YouTube, what's going on? If you're new here, my name's Roger. I own a company called Untitled Tactical where we make holsters and gear and also film content for this channel. In today's video, we are showing you guys what I coined as the Hellcat Pro Plus about a month ago during my initial review of the Hellcat Pro from Springfield Armory. Of course, I'm talking about the new Hel-Port porting package from Monsoon Tactical. Now, as always, guys, I like to tell you how I go about getting these products in for review. After filming the initial video on the Hellcat Pro, I knew that I immediately wanted to get this thing ported in order to bring down the recoil on this subcompact platform. I reached out to Vinny over at Monsoon Tactical with the idea of creating a small port in front of this gun and relocating the front sight, much like his new Genghis comp on larger platforms. Initially, Vinny recommended doing something like his Lucky 7's porting package. However, I really like the included backup iron sights that come with the Hellcat Pro, so I did not want them to be covered in black because of the ports being in front of the front sight instead of after it. With that being said, Vinny started doing his magic and he was able to create a smaller version of his new Genghis comp, which he is calling the Hel-Port for the Hellcat firearm from Springfield Armory. Now, I pitched this idea to Springfield and they, as always, were super supportive and they were nice enough to send us out an additional Hellcat Pro so that we could compare these out on the range, which you will see later in this video. Big shout out to Springfield Armory and to Vinny over at Monsoon Tactical for being huge supporters of our channel. We greatly appreciate it, guys. Okay, so before we get into the range footage, let's go over the specs of this new Hel-Port from Monsoon Tactical. The Hellcat Hel-Port is Monsoon Tactical's signature porting package designed for the Hellcat and Hellcat Pro. You will send in your slide, barrel, and recoil assembly to Monsoon Tactical, where they will carefully machine the end of your slide and barrel to give it a very clean and finished porting package. Your front sight is relocated behind the port, which is something that I really like and prefer. This package ranges from $225 to $375, depending on the Cerakote color options that you choose. The current lead time for this work is about 5 to 7 weeks at the time of this video. Okay, with that out of the way, let's move on to the range footage. John, Jade, and I headed out to one of our shooting spots here in Las Vegas, as we always do, and we recorded our first shots through the gun. Only this time I did something a little different. I wanted to shoot both configurations side by side, that way I could give you a better understanding in regards to the difference in felt recoil. With that being said, let's check out this footage. All right, guys, so like I said in studio, today we're going to do our first rounds a little differently. I have both versions of the Hellcat Pro here. The first obviously being the standard configuration and the second with the Genghis comp from Monsoon Tactical. Vinny, I'm calling it the Chunk Point 2.0, bro. I love it. This thing came out so clean. You guys obviously saw it in the spec part of the video, but such a good job. Looks OEM from factory. Anyway, both of them are set up in the same configuration. They're both rocking Streamlight TLR7 subs, and they both have the Hex Wasp. Shooting some 124s, these are my first rounds through it. I'm gonna shoot 5 to 7 rounds through the stock standard version, and then I'm gonna shoot the same exact amount of rounds through the ported version. So here we go. First rounds through the Hellcat Pro in its standard configuration. Here we go. Feels good, just like the first time. And now, the same thing, but in what I am calling the Hellcat Pro Plus model. Here we go. Oh, yeah, definitely a noticeable difference. Like a lot of times I'll drive the gun forward to anticipate that recoil, and I found myself with that first round driving it and I ended up going more down than I thought because there wasn't as much recoil. So definitely liking the first rounds through this thing. I'm gonna have Jade and John try it out as well, but good job, Vinny, man. This thing looks so clean. It felt great too. All right, we got John up. He's gonna try the non-ported stock version of the Hellcat Pro. Go for it, bud. Okay, now we're gonna go with the Genghis comp version, the Hellcat Pro Plus.
Wow. Definitely flatter, that's nice.
Did you feel yourself dipping off to the first one?
Yeah, after the first one, yeah.
Sweet. All right, we got Jade up now. First gun's gonna be the stock Hellcat Pro. Go for it. And now our Hellcat Pro Plus with the Genghis comp from Monsoon Tactical.
Yeah, you can really feel a difference with the comp. What's it called? The
Genghis comp.
Genghis comp. Feels flatter. The dot I was able to track the dot a little bit easier, but I think they're both really fun.
Cool. Now, a couple things I want to note here. Prior to getting in studio, I only knew this porting package as the Genghis comp from Monsoon Tactical. Vinny recently added this to his website, and he will be calling it the Hel-Port porting package for the Springfield Armory Hellcat. The other thing I wanted to note was how you can really see the difference in recoil, especially when John picks up the gun and starts shooting it. With John having larger hands, he's able to drive that gun forward even more, controlling the recoil. When I was first reviewing the footage, I was pretty shocked at how minimal the recoil was when he shot the Hellcat Pro Plus version. Now, what would one of our range videos be without some build drill footage? Six shots, first 1.18 and a total of 2.21. Total time 2.17. First shot was a 112 and I threw the fifth round over the head. Six shots, first shot 117, 2.16. .233, first shot 1.3. While we were out there, I also wanted to try a double build drill from Concealment, as our good buddy Stephen Pham has been posting these on his Instagram feed. All right, guys, just for fun, I'm going to actually run a double build drill, a double billy. Our good buddy Stephen Pham, yeah, you Pham, he posted a really cool video the other day of him doing a double build drill from Concealment. He was using A-Zone, like a 7-inch circle. We're gonna use the 6-inch wide mini ADAP A-Zone target from TA Targets, rocking the Hellcat Pro Plus from Concealment, and we'll see how we do with the double build drill. I believe his time was a 5:09. I'm gonna see if I can get close. Here we go. Stand by. Double build drill from Concealment, 12 rounds, first shot 9.5, and a total of 4.94. Now, I was pretty stoked to get a 4.94, as I believe Pham posted his time of 5.09 seconds. However, I did realize that I threw the second shot over the right shoulder on this mini ADAP steel target, so my run wasn't clean. I still have to get back out there, and I'll try to beat your score, Pham, don't worry. Now, one really cool thing with our recent range days has been our buddy John wanting to get more trigger time in. John has really been liking the build drill, however, Concealment from Appendix is still new to him. Regardless, he stepped up to the plate and ran some pretty awesome build drills in my opinion. All right, we got John out here running some build drills from Concealment. Let's see it, bud. Stand by. Got a 375, first shot, 248. Let's go again. Stand by. .213, first shot, or sorry, 368, first shot, 213. Stand by. Six shots, 294, first shot, 193. Look at you. .254. Jade also saw how much fun we were having, so she decided to run some build drills from Concealment as well. Stand by. .409, first shot was a 226. All right, guys, I gotta take a minute here to just give some shout outs to both Jade and John. They always come out with me to help me film and get this range video stuff squared away. They're always willing to get on camera too, so that I can show you guys the gun in different hands of different shooters. I hope everyone can appreciate that, and I also hope it helps some of you out there seeing this gun being utilized by multiple shooters on the range. So if you've been following the channel, you all know that I recently switched over to the Ultimate Ammunition Blue Line 90 grain plus P 9mm ammunition as my defensive round. With that being said, I definitely wanted to show you all this ammunition being run through the new Hellcat Pro Plus configuration. All right, guys, you all know how I've been rocking that Ultimate Ammunition Blue Line 90 grain plus P ammo for my defensive carry stuff, my EDC carry stuff. In the standard Hellcat Pro, don't get me wrong, it wasn't the softest recoil, but it definitely wasn't anything I couldn't mitigate. But now having this Genghis comp from Monsoon Tactical, I'm gonna rock it, try it out, see how I do in here on the range. Just gonna run like 7 rounds. We'll do some slow-mo footage later on this video, comparing all the different grains that we have out here. But I just want to see for myself if running my carry ammo in here, how it's gonna be. So 7 rounds real quick. I just want to see how I can track the dot. Here we go. Good to go. I was able to track the dot. Recoil comes up, but it comes right back down in the field of view, and I can pick up that dot and put the round center mass. So definitely digging it. I've been rocking this stuff in all the video you guys have been seeing. There will be a full video out on this stuff soon, but I just want to keep putting it through the paces and make sure that I'm covering all my bases with it. So anyway, moving on. Now, like I said, on the range, it was still manageable before. However, it's been my experience that ported guns really shine when utilizing plus P ammunition. That is definitely the case in regards to this 90 grain Blue Line ammo. Now, since we were talking about ammunition, I definitely want to show you guys the difference in recoil among different grains of 9mm ammunition. So here's that footage now. All right, guys, first 4 rounds, gonna be some 124s. Second set of 4 is going to be some 147 Winchester Rangers. And the last 4 are going to be the Ultimate Ammunition Blue Line 90 grain plus P ammo. All right, guys, so for some reference, here is the standard Hellcat Pro without the porting. First 4 rounds, 124s. Second set of 4s are gonna be the 147 Winchester Rangers. And the last set of 4 are going to be the 90 grain Blue Line ammo from Ultimate Ammunition plus Ps. Now, the last thing I wanted to show everyone was a nice size grouping that we shot. I do this just to ensure accuracy on the distances that I would use this gun in, with it being a subcompact platform, being utilized as an everyday carry defensive gun. I really don't see myself in a situation where I would be using this gun further than 7 yards. With that being said, here's a group that I shot at 7 yards. As you can see, accuracy is definitely maintained within this distance with this new Hel-Port porting package from Monsoon Tactical. Okay, guys, so my overall thoughts on this new Hel-Port porting package from Monsoon Tactical. I am really impressed with not only its function, but the aesthetic. I think that as Vinny continues to grow and build Monsoon Tactical, his services are only going to get better and better. When looking at this porting package, I think we can all agree that it looks like it was done at the factory and not aftermarket. I mean that as a compliment because it just looks so clean aesthetically. After Springfield Armory initially sent me the Hellcat Pro, I was already a fan just because of the ergonomics of the grip. Up until this gun, I haven't used a subcompact that felt so good in the hands. The one drawback with subcompacts I think we can all agree on is recoil management, since there is less mass with smaller guns. By adding this porting package from Monsoon Tactical, I think you're going to find yourself enjoying your Hellcat or Hellcat Pro even more. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up the video on the Hellcat Pro Plus with the Hel-Port porting package from Monsoon Tactical. We hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up down below, as that does help out the channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing because we post new videos every week. If you want to further support our content, please check out that Patreon link down below. Our Patreon members are a huge reason why we keep making these videos for you guys all to watch. Huge shout out to them. Big shout out once again to Springfield Armory and Vinny over at Monsoon Tactical for collaborating with us on this project. We greatly appreciate it, guys. I think this is definitely something everyone will want to look at, especially after seeing this video. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.